Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 10th, 2025. This is for Aries. Last shuffle coming out for Aries. I feel like something powerful is happening for you. There's a milestone here and a travel. So there's something here about you finally reaching a destination in your life, especially as it pertains to career, as it pertains to communication, anything like that. It's important to realize that you're surrounded by a lot of love, so you need to be your true self, like open. Uh, there's something about you being, I mean, of course you're different from other people, but I'm seeing you having a lot of good fortune at work. And if you don't work, say I don't work, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a writer, right? I'm a medium. I'm even seeing medium energy here. Your communication style or the way that you convey things is going to be significant for you. Explore new words. I would say explore new words, learn the meaning of new words and such here too. Um, I'm seeing that a lot of you have come a long way with your communication. Okay, so listen, everybody says expletives or AKA cuss words and such, right? We all say that, we all speak slang, we all have our little sayings and such. Spirit is saying that you've reached a milestone where you have elevated past a certain communication style. And that is helpful because what I'm seeing is that um, you need to be true to yourself, first of all, however that goes, right? If you're like, listen, this is how I am, this is what I say, this is how I act, go for it. Like, be that person. They're showing that your communication is going to be integral. I don't know how else to put that, because some of you may be like, look, I say that I drop the bombs if I want, if I feel so inclined to do so. But they're also showing that there's a highlight to misspellings or mispronunciations. So just be cautious about that. And if that is the case, they're saying be open-minded to trying to find new ways to communicate, right? New words, right? Download an app that gives you a new word that no one ever uses every day, kind of vibe. I used to do that, and I'm like, oh, I love that word, and incorporate it into my day. Ooh, you're so. I'm like, yeah, I just learned thanks to this app, but I can't remember the name of the app. Okay, there was an app I used to use way back in the day because I was like, I need to expand my vocabulary. I'm saying the same four-letter words, and I'm not expanding my vocabulary. If you think about it too, it's okay. Like sometimes you need a little razzle dazzle to your sentence. I can't deny that at all. Sometimes you can't say it any other way, but with a little spice, a little seasoning to the sentence. But what they're communicating here is that you are needing to access innovative thinking. And the only way to do that, right, of course, is to have a healthy boundary for yourself. And they're showing a milestone is that you've surpassed certain people, you've surpassed certain groups. Because travel is the devil in chariot. You may have been preoccupied with debt. I'm seeing that too. Um, One thing is for certain, although people you may find with milestone Three of Cups here twice, Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. You may feel that people are wishy-washy. One minute they're your friend, the next they're not. How sometimes in the workplace, how you have that click, and then some days you're in, some days you're not. You know what I mean? So a week you're in, and then after that they're talking about Aries. They're over there whispering about you when you come to work, and you are like, I thought we were all whispering about them together. Um, they're showing that you are surrounded by a lot of love and support regardless, that you are loved and supported best and most when you are being your authentic self, when you're stepping outside the box, when you're playful, you're lighthearted, you're youthful. I'm seeing that when you are not fettered or held down or held back by obligation and guilt and doing what you think you need to do, people love you all the more. So there's something about spirit saying that part of your job today is to explore what you love and create from that space, and that you're only holding yourself back. I'm seeing angel number 0220. Okay, 0220. I'm seeing. Um, that's saying that you have the benefit of good fortune typically, and that you need to use your wise judgment, and know that your wise judgment comes from you thinking outside the box. You are just one of these people that thinks differently than everyone else. You look for solutions in places that most people would say, we can't use that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what happened to this thing? Oh, what, we got some putty and some tape. I mean, we could figure it out. You're one of these people that is a do-it-yourselfer, but you also may do it better than a professional. And so they're throwing that out here. And that when you see this 0220, they're showing that you may do something and surpass yourself. Yeah. You should act on your potential when you see that number. Okay, act on it. Just go, right? It seems like no matter what you do, your plant will grow. No matter what you plant, whatever seed you throw in there is going to grow. And I'm seeing that you're about to experience something like spectacular, like you're about to go further than you ever did. I really do see so. Just be cautious. I would say this, okay? Be very careful with any documentation, because I'm seeing for some reason, for some of you, misspellings may be an issue, or mispronunciation of something. So be cautious about that. Your communication is being helped, though. If you're into the, because some people are like, I don't deal in angelic energy. I deal with the gods, or I deal with this or that, and whatever, however it goes, you could call on Archangel Gabriel, because I'm seeing that heavily over your reading, that the archangel of communication. I mean, of course, of many other things, but communication is a big one. Is guiding you, and you may feel that way, like out of nowhere you may want to pull up the dictionary, make sure I said the right word. Hold on, this doesn't look right, this word, right? Even autocorrect. Sometimes autocorrect for me tries to make me look like I'm slow. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, why would you change the spelling to this? Like, you'd be surprised when it would change it. And when you press send, that's when it changes it. So it's like, that's not what I meant to say. But kindred partnership here with the Six of Wands and the World. Now, this is someone who wants to elevate with you. This would be someone who is trying to jockey themselves into a position of success with you. I'm seeing them surrounding you with a lot of love and support, and they may make it very well known. This is someone who likes the witty banter and likes to talk to you, especially if this is at work. They make sure that they get attention from you, and they make sure to respond or laugh. Excuse me, with my voice. I'm so sorry with this. I'm still getting over this weird thing, whatever it was that I caught. I don't even know how I caught it, because when I tell you I don't leave the house, it's so rare that I leave the house. I'm always getting delivery. It's something brought here because I don't like leaving. Kindred partnership, though, is probably somebody bringing something over here, to be honest with you. But either way, this would be a person who the partnership is not necessarily highlighted or anything here. This could be any partnership, any relationship that you have where you guys have a common goal or common interest, especially if you have like a project. This would be someone who wants to see, they're in it to win. Okay, they're in it to win. I don't care what it is. And they're also wanting to be your friend. They want to build some kind of memory with you. You may have history with this person, but they're really wanting to build, like, remember the time when we were working on this, and ha ha ha. Like, this is that person. Spirit's asking you to make whatever changes you need to make, to be able to think outside the box. But being playful would play a key is a key element, because it seems like you're a fun person to be around. I'm seeing someone who's very fun. Like, if someone was to work with you, on your end, you may say, I'm a very blunt, pushy person. I'm restless. And to this person, to the people around you, you're energetic, you're free spirited, you're very adaptable, you're also independent, and they appreciate this about you. They're like, Aries will take their portion of their job and go do it without involving anyone else. And if they have to involve me, then I know that they do need my help, and we will be successful should I help Aries. So there's something about this energy. I just have to throw it out there. Almost every Aries I know is that way. If they know what they're doing, they do it. You know what I'm saying? I have heavy Aries in my chart, so I can understand, but I'm not an Aries sun. But any placement for that matter, right, renders you a very independent, analytical, energetic, philosophical type of a person, seeking knowledge, right? So the conflict with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups here, the conflict is that some of you may feel obligated to stick something out and take on extra responsibilities. And Spirit is asking you not to make decisions based on obligation or guilt. You need to be very true to yourself. If this is stifling your creativity, if this is stifling your, like, this is something where you're going, I don't think this is going to grow. I don't want to plant roots in this. You need to follow that. Okay. The conflict is that I feel that, okay, hear me out. You can chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. And I don't know that other people can around you. I feel that the conflict will be that you're in a jovial energy and playful, and others may not be able to, they don't have the staying power that you do. I would say don't feel obligated to doing mundane tasks. You're supposed to be thinking outside the box. You're supposed to be carrying out the oddball thing and not going, well, I'll just go ahead and sweep the floors and wash the dishes while everyone sits around me and twiddles their thumbs kind of vibe. You're supposed to, like, you're the one that needs the free time to think. Others do not. If you catch my drift in this situation. So if you're in a group setting, you're the thinker. You should not be um, held back by doing mundane things. Not saying, okay, that Aries is the smartest person in the room, but you're the innovative thinker. You benefit from having free time. I was just telling somebody this the other day, that I'm probably the one that you would want to let think. Give me that time, because if I have to do all this other stuff, um, then, and we have to depend on the other person around me to come up with the ideas, we're not gonna go too far. An organized space, but that's it. Nothing to put in those cubby holes. You know what I mean? And so there's something about that going on here. These people want success and they want to elevate, but they may give up before, because they can't think. It seems like you may have a huge task in front of you, but you're the type of person that can find the loopholes and step through and fix something and knock things at, like, two birds out with one stone. And they can't, they will abandon ship if they were stuck having to think things through. I'm seeing, you might need to look into your chart on the part of fortune. What are your placements there to highlight your increase? Highlight your increase. What's increasing right now? What is going to grow? That would highlight that, because I'm seeing angel number 0220, and that speaks of potential planting seeds, and whatever seed is planted will grow. You might want to know where to harness that power, right? In Sagittarius placements as well. I'm seeing the color and the scent or fruit, lemon, that will help to draw in innovative thinking power. An armadillo. And the armadillo is like wielding a sword, what I'm seeing. And so this would say that you have healthy boundaries, and the healthy boundaries is communication. Okay, and it's about being your, like, witty self. Don't feel like you're being, too blunt, you can always temper that with comedy, you know. They want you to anoint your home, like anoint it as a sacred space to protect you from anything. So on the front door, top and bottom, you'll want to mix certain essential oils. You don't have to do all of these if you don't have them. And um, I mean, these are kind of, some of them are common. I think it's cinnamon, clove, cypress, frankincense, and dragon's blood. You'll want to do the top and bottom of your door, and then walk through the door and close it. Make sure it clicks. And then anoint like the rest of your doors and your windows. And then you would want to take that same oil mix and put it on like white candles and place them in doorways and windowsills. And that is like your security, right? You can say something, of course, to make it really make sense for you, because all magic is about intent and what means something. It should mean something to you. But that's what I'm seeing there. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Cancer. Capricorn's really strong. Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, right? So you could be that's all I'm seeing. Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp you could be dealing with. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.